Okay, so in this video, I'm going to do the first row of the homework problem. A few students said they were stuck and needed help, and a lot of students, when I looked over the homework so far, were struggling with it, so they can redo it and fix this. So I just wanted to show you, I'm hoping that this would help and that maybe it's that the scale factor 1/3 is throwing people off. So the goal is we are trying to dilate this figure about this center point of dilation, which is 1, 1, and the scale factor is 1/3. And so what we're doing is we're shrinking the distance this figure is from the center of dilation by 1/3. Okay, so we're pretty much taking all these distances from the point G to each of these points, and we are shrinking it by 1/3, which means we're dividing those distances by 3 and then seeing where they end up. So to do that, we use this chart. We start at the center of dilation and we figure out how far A or each of these points is from the center. So for this first one, this is A. Okay, we're going to see how far it is. So if we count, A is 1, 2, it's going to be 3 to the right. And then it's up 6. And that's what I'm filling up in these first two columns. So the movement to the left or right, I would put right 3, and moving up or down, it's up 6. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that distance, I am shrinking it, and I am decreasing that distance by 1/3. Okay, I'm dilating this so that it's going to be like 3 times as close. So what I do is I take each of those distances and I multiply it by the scale factor of 1/3. So here I'm going to do 3 times 1/3. Okay, so 3 times 1/3 is 1. You can either just do this in your calculator, or when you multiply it, you would put like 3 over 1, and then you multiply the top numbers together. So 3 times 1 is 3, and the bottom number is 1 times 3 is 3, and then 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay, and this multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. So I'm really just doing 3 divided by 3 equals 1. So for dilating the other movement, this one we're dilating the movement up or down from the original point with a scale factor of 1/3. I'm taking the 6 and I'm multiplying it by 1/3. And that gives me 6 over 3, which is 2. So that's how far. Now, this now is the new distance my image point of A is from my center of dilation. So my center of dilation, I'm going 1/3 of the original distance to get to my image point. And so what I'm doing is from that point, I'm just going right 1 now and up 2. And this would be my new A prime. This is telling me my new distance for my image from that point of dilation. So when we do it in the chart, you can either graph it like I did there and then find the point, or you can look at it and say, okay, I'm starting with this point and I'm moving right 1 and up 2. So this is going with the X coordinate and this is going with the Y coordinate. So what you do is you take the center point and you add however much we're going right or left. So the 1. And then I take my Y coordinate, which is also 1, and then add how much we're going up, which is 2. And so that new point is going to give me for this 2, 3. Okay, and this is in that first row of my chart. And so you're going to do that for each point. You're going to take your point, each point, you're going to find how far from starting at that center, how far you're going right, and then how far you're going up to get to the point you're looking at. Then those distances you're multiplying by 1/3. And then whatever you get from that, you're adding those to the original point of dilation. And the movement right goes with the X coordinate and the movement up goes with the Y coordinate. So hopefully that helps. If you still have questions, let me know.